long road for Marie Fleming and her partner Tom Curran. Marie was first diagnosed with MS 24 years ago and did consider taking her own life a few years ago when she was still able to do so without help. But Tom talked her out of it, a decision she says she now regrets. She told the High Court her quality of life has deteriorated to the point where she can no longer go on. When you have to be showered, toileted and fed, you start to feel like a nobody. She is in constant pain and does not want to be kept alive in a coma. I want to go peacefully in my own home with the people I love around me. Assisted suicide is legal in some European countries, but that is no guarantee that an appeal to Strasbourg would succeed.
It's very unlikely that she'd succeed at that level. There have been previous cases, for instance the case of Jan Pretty, where the European Court of Human Rights found there was no right under the Convention to assisted suicide.
The ruling by the Supreme Court has been welcomed by some here.
I think it's very important that we don't create a right to assisted suicide because of the kind of signal it sends out in terms of suicide and the degree to which we might end up normalising suicide to a certain extent.
Tom Curran has said he will help Marie Fleming to end her life if she asks him to, and then it will be up to the courts to decide his future. But it may not come to that.
The DPP effectively has a discretion to decide whether or not to prosecute somebody in a particular case. Now it's her decision as to whether a prosecution will be made for assisted suicide. In the UK there are guidelines in relation to the circumstance in which the DPP there will prosecute or not prosecute, but we have no guidelines in Ireland.
It is not clear what the legal consequences will be if Marie Fleming ends her own life with the help of others, and it seems unlikely she will get certainty on that through the courts. Coleman O'Sullivan, RTE News.